Peace, 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 peace. Peace, love, and light to all American Aborigines. This is your brother, Aboriginal Power. I hope y'all having a beautiful day, a blissful day, and a great grand rising. Please hit the like button and share this on all your social media outlets. I appreciate that. We will be starting the live stream at exactly 2 minutes. It's already 40 minutes, 40 seconds in. So hit the like button and share this around.
Welcome. Once again, it's time. Yeah. It's King Isaiah, I'm demanding respect. I see everybody ballin' till it's time to connect. I see everybody kill us till you hand them a tech or cops. Read them they rights and nightsticks to they neck. Too many chasing the check instead of checking priorities. Flexing heavy on the ground, but you still a minority. Fucking whips, your chains, or anything that came after. Misleading black people, you a fucking slave master. This is Genesis, I'm flipping the page backwards. Listen to intuition, we ain't got the same pastors. Me, I follow no man, I can't be programmed. This soul food set the mood like a fucking slow jam. It's time to eat up. I'm 10 toes down, who gon' defeat us? I'm living gold,
Aboriginal, check my features.
Who gon' speak up? I turn up and blow speakers, my own teacher. I
Let's run
grew
that
up
back.
with no leaders, can't damn, this soul food set the mood like a fucking slow jam. It's time to eat up. I'm 10 toes down, who gon' defeat us? I'm living gold, Aboriginal, check my features. Who gon' speak up? Gon' defeat us. I'm living gold, Aboriginal, check my features. Who gon' speak up? I turn up and blow speakers, my own teacher. I grew up with no leaders, can't trust people. Why? Cause they ain't telling the whole truth. Get directions to heaven, but you live in the hell too. That's how I feel, keeping it real. Love it or hate it. Either way, they trying to crucify me like the savior. Put thorns in my crown, they knowing that I'm a king. We been crossed too many times, whipped and hung from trees. I am my ancestors from the past that them bled, and now we here resurrected, bitch, I'm back from the dead, immortal.
Fishing with Camo Joe, Grand Rising.
They despise my genetics, it's something special about my kind. A descendant of the ones in the tombs. Brown babies coming from wombs, in tune with the sun and the moon, you feel me? If it ain't clear, it's time to switch optics. Cause ignorance got us moving in fear, and that bring them big profits. But I'm a prophet, so I kick knowledge. Cause the shit that you hearing on the radio got us misguided. They got our goddesses hating they real bodies, and the gods getting high off lean, they're pill popping. Bodies are still dropping. Is you paying attention? I guess not, you still paying to listen. I move different in my true image, just too many projecting hate. Who gon' lift the whole world up and tell them they great? Who gon' tell everybody getting money, but who's spreading the bait? So we can buy back the block, start to better this place. Cause our skin tones is dark, it's divine mastery. The have grown from my dome,
Define gravity.
Yeah. The real rulers of earth rebirth humanity. Facts. The queen's high supreme, call her your majesty. Facts. You better batter me, listen, don't be a casualty. Fuck a colonizer, we guardians of the galaxy. They super late.
Bitch, I move true, fuck moving weight.
Earth is our true estate, to let our lights illuminate and prosper. I promise I'm passionate with my power. I'm writing all my wrongs and balancing every chakra. Who gon' stop? I'm a dead at try. The reason you so scared to fly is cause you scared to die. But I exist on dimensions beyond this plane. You thinking it's all a game. When you open up your eyes, your energy start to change. We still traumatized and healing from all the pain. It's good versus evil, our enemies all the same. So I'm 10 toes down with my feet in the dirt. And when I leave earth, you still hear me speaking this verse. This music is all my scriptures I've been keeping since birth. When I spoke them into existence, I was seeing my worth. My purpose is my perspective. I'm serving a higher message. A piece of the Most High is written in my genetics. I speak for my soul tribe. We shed a divine essence, releasing the soul ties to whatever we find negative light.
Hey, y'all, let's get these likes up, y'all. We got 47 in the building, man. Appreciate the family tapping in this morning. This Grand Rising, excuse me. Let's get these likes up, though. I fuck with y'all. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Y'all already know what's up.
It's more spiritual than physical, nigga. If you ain't trying to bring change, you invincible, nigga, for real. My message lives, it's invincible, nigga, and fuck being rich if you ain't got no principles, nigga. Prayer.
Hey, let me say something real quick. All these years we've been calling each other niggas and they think we tripping. Have our own kind looking at us with resentment, but listen. You see, we not slaves, but we are the descendants. But this is a new age, so it's time to transition. Nigga means noble individual, grace and godly ambition. Cause we always make gold out of the labels that they give us. Cause this is our land, we were the first that ever existed. So respect your temple, honor your pigment. From the motherland to the other lands,
We are indigenous. Shout out to my brother King guys there, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to the real ones out there in the chat, man. I want to say peace and blessings, grand rising, and much love for everybody for tapping in. I appreciate that already. You know what I mean? First things first, let's get these likes up, and I'm gonna get into the next little jammy jam so we can get straight into the audio. Let's go.
Yeah, rhyme so dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? He $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting on a savior. Sending prayers up, he texting back on vacation. Yeah. God's children, give all your praise to Jesus, but how God feeling? He say put no one before him in divine image. It's you with God and Christians. I got a vision, but
niggas ain't gotta listen, so they don't.
We came from the soil,
Wasn't fucking with no boats.
Bible took our spirit, English potted on our homes. Tribal families turned on us,
don't act like y'all don't know.
But fuck them and they grudges.
We was nothing, turn to nothing.
And now we let this turn to something. Reincarnation of ancients,
fresh up out the oven. It's the message to the black man.
This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. Shooters on my roof,
lawyers in a coop. We can never die, bitch. We bulletproof. It's the message to the black man. Come on, y'all. Let's get these fire emojis in the chat.
Slaves, you was prisoners of war. You stop wasting your time, these other bitches ain't important. You ain't meditating, you ain't mating with the sauce. Like what the fuck's a noodle if you ain't painted with the sauce? I find it hard to trust the pastor who read the side with the master who preaching we should submit while getting murdered and captured. About how we should wait on God is never our vernacular. They get paid and praised by the dollar long as they keeping us stagnant. And niggas think they woke, huh? Like you could change a whole world through a vote, huh? Like slave masters willing to let their slave go, huh? That slave master was probably your kinfolk, huh? History in reverse, a black king strategy. When blacks were your majesty, they always hide your pyramids, but point to where the castles be. Aristocracies with your last name patent accurately. Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Trey.
And I ain't even tell half the shit. Like, I ain't even tell a quarter of the shit. I'm just getting started. Y'all niggas rap about busting guns and all this weird shit. I'm trying to get my people back, nigga.
That's a fact. Shout out to my big brother Trey Ali. Speaking of my big brother Trey Ali, man, we will be performing live. Let me pull this up on the screen. We will be performing live at this particular venue at the 421 Hookah Lounge. It will be starting at 9 o'clock, so that's on 471 Edgewood. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. Let me zoom this back up. What else? Also, there you will have this new song. Also performing with live dancers at the show. So that's 421 Hookah Lounge. That's 421 Edgewood Avenue at the 471 Hookah Lounge, September the 21st. Trey Ali will be performing live. I can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be a movie. It's already a movie in the making, y'all. So I'll definitely love to see y'all there. Peace and blessings to everybody, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling about that? September 21st, you get to see Trey Ali perform live for the first time. Some of your favorite songs, Black Codes, Status, which is Paper on Paper. You got Turtle Island. We got Black Codes. You understand me? I will be there. I already got the VIP. You already know we not playing no games. I'm already there. It's going to be a movie, y'all. Y'all get to meet Trey Ali in real time, take pictures, actually be active while he performing. Hey, and I don't know. I think his word, he might be shooting a new video to the Black Codes. So y'all might even get the chance to be featured inside of the music video, which will be dope, man. So shout out to all y'all. That's my brother Trey Ali, man. Tap me in. Make sure y'all be there September 21st. Let me get some fire emojis off in this thing. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. Let me pull this back up again. Let me pull it back up. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. In Atlanta, Georgia, at the 421 Hookah Lounge. That's on 421 Edgewood Avenue. The show starts at 9 o'clock. It will be ending at 3 o'clock. But that's in Southeast Atlanta, Georgia. That's 421 Edgewood Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia. Trey Ali will be performing live. That's a movie, y'all. Y'all know it's a movie. You understand me? I can't wait. And it will be live dancers there. So hopefully that doesn't rub any of you guys the wrong way. As other artists performing, they bringing their own show out. I'm just here for the show. You understand me? I'm just here for the show. Y'all drop some fire emojis. Let's get into some of this audio that I got lined up for you guys. Let's get into it.
We have a lot of questions for you now, bro.
And before we get into this, though, I do want to say shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I ain't get to say some blessings to everybody in the chat. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis for me, and make sure y'all get these likes up, man. We got 53 likes, and we got over 70 people in the chat. You know what I mean? Shout out to my family. Make sure y'all get these likes up. Appreciate that. Hey, let me say one thing. Wilmore Reed, you remind me of my granddaddy, so I'm gonna start calling you Pop Pop Reed. Your new name, Pop Pop Reed, nigga. Cause remind me of my granddaddy. I ain't know. I just happened to look at your Instagram. I was like, let me look at Wilmore Reed. Folks act like remind me of my granddaddy. No bullshit. So Pop Pop Reed in the building. We got the chieftain son now in the building, the OG. Okay, Sister Soul Main Radio in the building. Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker, man. Let's get it cracking, y'all. Yeah, Pop Pop Reed, man. So what?
You're the one that's going to save the community of scammers? You're here to protect the children and the women? Your grown ass got a whole history.
Listen to the THEH.O.K niggas, man. Ali Muhammad, I thought you was better than this, bro. You stooping down to an all-time level, which I know you be with the shit. You one of the first niggas that done beat up a troll on YouTube. I remember a few years ago, somebody was trolling and he met up with the troll and beat their ass. So
Of
back on that type
physical
time
abuse
again.
on women, convictions,
Hey, Pop Pop Reed, I can't
drug
help
use, convictions, robbery, petty theft, convictions.
He be bringing up, I guess since THEH.O.K brought up his charges and that he wasn't really at Temple, allegedly, which he really was at Temple. There was a whole bunch of shit that THEH.O.K got wrong. So let's continue and see what Ali Muhammad got to say.
How can you be trusted? Bruh, you can't be trusted. Bruh, you cannot be trusted, bruh. So now you're on YouTube as the righteous savior when your whole life you've been a thief? Your whole life on your record? Why would you even attack people? I don't get it, bruh. The police got to be protecting you. Because nobody's this stupid to have a jacket like this to be attacking. All right, so Let me stop playing. Just go into the shit because ain't no use in wasting no time. Let's go into it. Let's go into
Bay,
it.
Toronto. His nigga name Terranio. Hey, yo, Terranio.
All right.
You don't even know who
So this is Toronto Antonio Johnson. You can see the age is 48, born allegedly on March 21st, 1973. This is all your personal information.
That nigga THEH.O.K Bay named Toronto?
This is Toronto Johnson. This is who y'all told me he was.
Hell, in his last name, oh, he might be Ken the Ubar.
What I came up with is I just looked up THEH.O.K Bay. Now I know this is THEH.O.K Bay because when I go to all of his links, see this right here? It's THEH.O.K Bay. That's him with my face all over his profile. Right? That's him. That's him. That's his YouTube channel. That's him. That's him. But the profile says THEH.O.K Pearson. July 11th, 1970. This is him. With all his links up here. But then when I go over to Toronto Johnson, you got a different birth. So when you gave the people fake license and fake identity, you was giving them the different identities that you live by. But
damn,
let's keep it going. So now, if you doubt Toronto Johnson is him, take a look. Take a motherfucking look. Zoom in.
Hold on, get the fuck out of here. That's THEH.O.K Bay. That nigga look crazy.
Zoom in.
Yo.
Zoom in.
That nigga definitely was stealing cars.
3. Zoom in. Zoom in. That's you, nigga. That's you. That's you. THEH.O.K Bay, Eric Pearson, Toronto Johnson. This is you.
Yeah, cuz just got out for Grand Theft Auto.
So
Oh, it says
go.
janitor. It says janitor job title. Cuz was a janitor in this. No offense though, real shit. Everybody gotta have a job. I ain't making fun of it, but cuz had like he just is long living more. Cuz was a janitor.
You see, Superior Janitorial Services. He's a janitor. He's a janitor. He's a janitor. He's a janitor.
You know, that's one of them jobs you can easily get when you fresh out of prison and you done stole 4 or 5 cars. They gonna give you a janitor job.
All right, let's go. Let's go down to, yeah, see, this is all your information right here. Y'all want to call that nigga? It's public information. Shit, don't get mad at me.
Damn, y'all want to call THEH.O.K Bay live and see if it's real? Y'all with the shit?
Y'all want to call that nigga? It's public information. Shit, don't get mad.
Damn, y'all want to call him? If I get enough fire emoji, we'll call THEH.O.K Bay live right now to see if it's real. Yo, I call him right now to see if it's real, y'all. We gotta verify this information, you guys, that we get. Oh shit. See a couple fire emojis. Oh shit.
He's a janitor.
Oh
He's a janitor.
shit. Oh shit.
He's a janitor.
All right, let's shit. Go. Fuck it, we gonna call him then.
Let's go down to
what number should we call then? Shit, we're gonna call the T-Mobile number. It's a cell phone, Baltimore. Let's try 443-850-3773. Let's listen, y'all.
You have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in
Damn, that number don't work, y'all.
Yeah, see, this is all your information right here. Y'all want to call that nigga? It's public information. Sure, don't get mad at me.
Now, you want to try this last one? Let's try the last one, y'all. 410-391-4261. Let's see if this motherfucker work. Damn, that don't work, y'all.
Toronto.
Sheesh.
Kombucha.
Somebody said call the one at the top, G. Which one at the top, fell? The 410. Let's try it. Let's try it loud. This is my last one. And we'll get to the rest of the video. All right. 7854. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit, scared the shit out of me. The fuck is this? Hello? Can we speak to THEH.O.K? Man, this shit ain't even working. It's a fake phone. You hear that? That motherfucker ran. Listen to it. Hold on, let's do it again. Oh, now that motherfucker.
Let's go down to. Yeah, see, this is
Cug
all your
is
information
scamming.
right
Cug
here.
got like 100 numbers.
Y'all want to call that nigga? It's public information. Sure, don't get mad at me. Toronto.
Yeah, Cug gave us a pay phone.
Kombucha. All your addresses. Look at all his addresses. Well, you moved a lot. So you at 2911 Lowena Road, Baltimore, Maryland. That's where you live at, bro? Oh, we got that Addy. We got that Addy. All right, so let's go to the criminal background. We got to see this shit. Y'all got
one of these numbers got to work.
See this shit. Bam.
Cug gave us a fax number.
You can see Eric Pearson had the same charges of driving without a license, driving on suspended license. First thing pops up is his motor vehicle shit with Toronto Antonio Johnson.
Damn.
The same thing that Eric Lamont Pearson had.
Let's look at them charges down here.
This is just later.
Fuck it. That means
THEH.O.K
a real
he
nigga.
had to
If
name
you go
Eric
to jail,
Pearson first,
I look at the niggas that go to jail for shit like that as rebellion soldiers, man. We memorialize our soldiers. Niggas like said he talking about banging on the beast, and all he got is a little simple possession for crack or cocaine or something. Nigga, you ain't banged on nothing, nigga. Real soldiers gonna have them motherfucking them certain type of tags on their name. Rest shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't play no games, real copper shit, man.
Toronto Johnson second.
We bang on that beast as aboriginals for America, man. We stand up for our shit.
Oh, he's using them concurrently. Assault. Let's look at it. Toronto Johnson. So we got one. This is our second charge. Assault.
Damn. THEH.O.K, old season. I guess that's why he got an assault. You get it? Season assault.
5'9", 195 pounds. He's short and fat. 5'9", 195 pounds. He's overweight, obese.
Damn, obese at 195,
2007 criminal assault. Criminal assault. That's 2 charges against him. Third charge, assault. This is after you became a Mar. You're still assaulting people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 5'9" and 195, short and fat. Damn, what's nigga? How tall are you? 6'5", 160, nigga. The fuck?
Offense date, July 8th, 2016. Show the details. Toronto.
Oh, 6 phone location. Oh yeah, your ass is a goddamn punch buggy, cut. Your ass 5'10", 225.
Toronto Johnson. Kombucha. You too old to be assaulting people, bruh. You too old to be assaulting people. Who the fuck is you assaulting, bro?
He pled not guilty though.
He pleaded not guilty and was found guilty. What happened to y'all marsh laws and all the marsh sovereignty and the marsh scimitar? And I mean, that boy, you gonna remember?
Damn, they getting messy in this motherfucking live
Third
stream.
case, assault. Let's go to the fourth one. Assault again. December 15, 2008.
Damn.
This nigga got Napoleon complex. He's just gonna assault everybody. This is the fourth charge. Come on now. Fourth charge. Show the details. Who you assaulting? Who you assault? Toronto Johnson again. Here you go. Motor vehicle. He stole a car. He stole a car, bro. He stole a car. You stole
Hey, make
a
sure
car,
I hit
bro.
that like button, man. Hit that like
Why
button.
you
We just
stealing
getting
cars,
started, man. We ain't even got cracking yet. Hey, we ain't even got cracking yet. This just, I just want to let y'all see how these clowns going back and forth. You understand me? Hey, drop some fire emojis in the chat and get these likes up, man. We at 139 in the chat. Shout out to the listeners and all of everybody typing in the chat. Salute. Drop some fire emojis. Y'all can hear and see everything loud and clear. And while you at it, go and get these likes up. Let's go.
Toronto, why is you stealing cars, bro? Why is you stealing cars? Why is you stealing cars, bro? Get yourself a car, bro. At this time, according to the date, you would have been almost 40 years old. You're almost 40 years old, you're stealing a car, bro? What the fuck is you stealing cars? What are you doing, bro? That's number 5. 5'9", 160. Felony. Stealing the car. Stealing the car. Assault again. 6th charge. Goddamn, bro. Why you keep assaulting people? Do you have an angry man complex, bro? Another assault. Look at this, bro. Assault, 2nd degree, driving, attempting to drive, vehicle while under the influence. DUI. He got a DUI and assault. Bruh, you impaired with alcohol driving. Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Hold on. I gotta come out of this for a second. Hold on. Hell no. Hold on. Bruh, why is you stealing cars? Then you stealing cars and you driving under the influence, bruh. Why the fuck? How are you going to teach our children, bro? How are you going to lead us to liberation, bro? Toronto, bro. Kombucha. Why is you stealing cars, bro? Hold on, I ain't even done. So he got six assault charges. This is so far. 6 assault. 1 assault came with a DUI, and then stealing a car and motor vehicle violation.
All right, so I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna get to the next little bit of audio. Let's go to the next one, man. Let's go to the next one we got. We got some shit, man. Cause these niggas going back and forth like they just at the end of their roles right now. So let's get to it. Let's play some of this audio. Let's go.
Produce nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying we got a fake degree right here. I'm saying we got the name of let me see
That
what it
nigga
is.
THEH.O.K
We
said he
got the
got a
fake
fake
degree.
degree. Hey,
We
tell
got the Getty's image, where they describe Marcus Counts, November 1996. Marcus Counts of Temple Owl stands in the field during the game against Boston College. And we also got an image of what's his name? Pat Boner, who people wanted to say that it was Pat Boner. We also got a picture, and this and Pat Boner. I mean, you know, we looking through helmets, so, but I mean, this definitely we know that ain't Ali, but could that be Pat Boner? I don't know. This is, hold on. You can't even see this too good, but let's just go for a second. Let me stop this for a minute. Just for kicks. Let's pull up Ali. I'm gonna go to what's name. All right. Now let me show you something real quick. Give me 1 second. Now this is
Founders of the American.
Now this is. Let me share this with you.
this nigga too old for this. He want to be Sinetta though. See, these the niggas that hate Sinetta but want to take Sinetta position. Him and Inky. Cuz wanted THEH.O.K Bay wanted Sinetta position, and Inky wanted polite position. And look how them niggas beefing now.
Check this out. Oh, check this out. Now see this? This is in 2007. And you telling me he's 200 pounds? So in 96, he was also 200 pounds?
Ali Muhammad tall though, right?
Ali ain't never been no 200 pounds. You see this? Now see that? Look how the demonstration drip off his arm. Ali Muhammad Bey. 200 pounds? I'm only following the research.
These niggas looking at each other. Wait, look at these niggas.
Because like at least 4 people reached out to me and was like, that's Pat Boner. So I had to look up Pat Boner. I had to look up I that's on your screen right now. Who is Marcus Counts? They saying no. That's Pat Boner. You might think it's number 9, but let me show you. I have another Getty's image. You wasn't here earlier. So this is the quarterback, Pat Boner. Listen to what Getty's are very reliable too. It says 13 September 1997. Quarterback Pat Boner of Temple Owls looked to pass the ball during the game. They're very specific. On this, it says 16th November 1996. Marcus Counts of Temple Owls stands on the field.
Let's just go nip this in the bud. Dr. Ali Muhammad did go to Temple University. That's a known fact. Everybody know that. I don't even know what dude even talking about up here. His ass literally tweaking bad. His ass tweaking bad. I want to get to another video. Let's get to some of these clowns. Let's get to some of these clowns. One of these ADOS niggas exposed Garfield for hating on black Americans. Let's listen to it.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You can't talk down on that.
Stop, because you're ranting and you made up your mind.
Oh, man. Actually, I can tell when it started hurting.
You know what, Breadman? Have a good day, bro. Go do your that's dumb.
Things that you had to say didn't seem in.
Dog, this, I'm telling y'all, bro. If y'all know what you really about, position on his attitude. on the information that he
in favor need to do to get reparations, and you are actually not doing anything. That's a scam. You can't come out and say it's a scam just because they haven't came with the particulars that you think that they should have met. I'm not an ADOS. I'm not an ADOS. Yvette and Tone get on their program and bash congressmen because they have either a Caribbean background or they're not black enough. This is the problem. How are you bashing the people that you want to approve reparations? Nothing against any person who wants reparations. Because it sounds like your issue might be when they come out and say, American descendants of slavery, and this is just for us and people like you from the Caribbean. What you said is, you can't ask people for reparations that's from the islands. That's what you said. Redman, listen, I don't give a fuck if you get I don't give a fuck if you get You're an American descendant.
Then you don't give a fuck if y'all get no money.
Descendants of slaves by that blood, right? Just like all these other groups that get broke off, you'll do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You can't talk down on that. Stop, because you're ranting and you made up your mind. Oh, man, I can tell when it started hurting. You know what, Breadman? Have a good day, bro. Go do your shit.
Look, that nigga Garfield got hurt.
first a lot.
We
I want to skip it up just a little bit.
It's out there. So with that information,
This
Garfield
nigga
is having
exposed Garfield for being a scammer. Now, we all know some of these HOK guys to be scammers, but these guys seems to have proof on some of these weirdos. So let's go to a guy that used to build with Garfield. Let's go to this next video on one of these weirdos.
But let's just roll it down to 2 years ago.
This that the gay nigga Chief X, the old
But
gay.
3 years ago, I was saying Garfield's book is like Dr. Umar's school. Invisible. Not cracking. So 2 years ago, I went a little harder. I said, Garfield ain't got no goddamn book. He lying to y'all. And he wants to write one. But he hadn't got nothing going because I was saying he was streaming 6 hours a day. And that was true.
Which is hard to get a book done while you stream.
So he was supposed to have his book at the debate a year and a half ago in February. He was supposed to have his book a year and a half ago. He was supposed to have all these copies of his book, selling them at the debate he was going to have that didn't go down. Y'all remember that? I'm going to tell you the facts. I'm not going to exaggerate. Chief X don't lie. I don't have to lie on nobody. So everyone knows this.
This nigga a gay African, Pan-African. Too old to be gay with the tank top on arguing.
A year and a half ago, he was supposed to have his books.
And his voice too soft.
On the table, selling them at the
It's like he put some goddamn sugar or some sweet agave on this shit.
Ray Chief X don't lie. I don't have to lie on nobody. So everyone knows this. A year and a half ago, he was supposed to have his books on the table, selling them at the Jabari debate. That never happened. That was a year and a half ago. So I told people, I told you Garfield was bullshitting about this book. What he did at that time is what he's doing right now. What he did at that time, he wanted to raise some funds and he started charging people.
You can tell he gay by the way he just said charging people. Listen.
He wanted to raise some funds and he started charging people
See?
for pre-orders.
Cub moist. Cub blade.
He was charging people for pre-orders for his book that wasn't out or even ready. Not close to ready. And he was going to use that money to help put his book together. But y'all thought he was paying for a book you was going to get in a few months. Okay? Here it is. I told people in between this year and a half time, in between this 2 years.
Let's get these likes up, family. We got 180 in the chat. Let's get these likes up to at least 160 likes, y'all. I appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Year period. I told people Garfield may come out with a book, but he don't have one now, and he's not close to having one. But the pressure, I told people also, I said, if Garfield does produce a book, you guys better thank Chief X. Hold on. I said, you guys better thank Chief X for putting pressure on him and forcing him to complete and write this book.
Nobody
Whatever
wants
he
you to put
does,
no
copy
pressure on
paste.
nobody. Zesty ass Pan African. You used to be all cool with goddamn Garfield. Y'all should be sitting on the couch together. Nigga. Nobody going for that weirdo shit. Let's listen to this nigga Umar Johnson go in on Polite. That's what we about to listen to. Let's listen to Umar Johnson go in on Polite.
There's a lot of tenderonis out there. It's a lot of tender.
That nigga said tenderonis.
Lips, my hair. You know, there's a lot of tenderonis out there. There's a lot of beta male tenderonis out there. So to all you tender ass dudes, all you what's the most famous tenderizer out there? What's your mom buy at the food store? The meat tenderizer. What's the most famous tenderizer? Because we got to do something about all this beta male. It's too much tenderoni. Black power. All right, God.
Talking about Black Power. Yeah, it's Black Power while I'm standing in the rain. I'm sitting out here.
There's a lot of
the
tenderonis
rain.
out there. It's
You
a lot
weirdo.
of tender. What did I call it the other day? Tenderitis. Tenderitis. Tenderonis with tenderitis. We got to stop all that. No, sir. No money on me, black man.
Oh, he couldn't even help the black man out to ask for 50 cents. Listen, he said, I ain't got no money on me, black man. Hell, cause you broke. You scamming. Listen to him.
Tenderonis with tenderitis. We got to stop all that. No, sir.
He said you wouldn't be able to spare $1. Look at him.
Stop all that. No, sir. No money on me, black man.
He tries to do it smooth. No, sir. No money on me, black man. Boy, your ass.
McCormick meat tenderizer. There you go. McCormick coon tenderizer. Coon tenderizer. See, it's too much.
That boy got that OHF. He got that where you get your hands flat and you just move it on the side of your head in an upward motion. You do that about 10 times. Take your palms of your hands, straighten them, and just rub them on the side of your head in an upward motion. That's how you get your hair to do like that. As soon as you wake up.
Tenderness in the black male society. Too much tenderness. If you jealous of another black man, that's a beta quality. You envious of another black man, that's a beta quality. Judging another black man's looks and his lips and his women and wanting to know who he, having cookies and milk with, all that is tender. We got to stop being so tender, brothers. Too tender out there. Too tender out there. They go a beta male right there. Look at him. What's his name? It's Dario. He tender. That brother tender right there. Tender as hell. Tenderoni. That's gonna be a new name now if you a beta male. I'm gonna just call you Tenderoni David, Tenderoni Johnny, Tenderoni Randy. Tenderoni gonna go in front of your name. You automatically
Boy, your ass is a goofy. You out there in the rain with a plaid video screen saving button up on. I hate that button up you got on. For crying out loud. These guys are fucking pathetic, you guys. These pro-black Pan-Africans, these guys are shot out. Let's go to one of the most famous ones that people talk about. This guy's a weirdo. He's the weirdest of them all. Sedis, your young pharaohs, your Assad Netters, your Lex Vortexes. All these guys are not here to tell you. They telling y'all lies. They've been telling y'all lies since the beginning, man.
Johnson that just left right now, what happened?
She had left to get a tablet.
She left her tablet at Verizon. Now, when I told her I think she the police, all of a sudden she want to go to the airport. She going to the airport right now. My man is recording. We ain't been holding nobody against their free will. Police came in here today talking about somebody anonymously said we was holding them against their free will. It probably was that bitch. The police have been trying to infiltrate our nation, and we caught everybody. Go look at, get on the screen, get on the screen, get on the screen, get on the screen. She texted me now talking about she gotta go. She got an emergency. She lying. She the police. They've been bringing shrooms in here.
He's talking about Angela Satin.
And weed in here, and it's the police. Now, fuck that. Fuck that. We got their ass, bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We figured it out. I figured it all out, dog. I figured it all out. The government and the Freemasons been trying to infiltrate. The officer that came here with the black on, he came by himself. He was a killer. You know why I know he was a killer? I'm not saying I'm a killer, but killers go by themselves, so it ain't no witness. He wanted to talk to me in private so he could try to kill me. That's why he didn't tell me why.
Oh shit! Look at him. Hey y'all, for anybody that went to the THEH.O.K to re-up to get anything, whether it was books or anything, watch out because they put in drugs in the books. Look at what's happening to this nigga. They're putting drugs inside of the THEH.O.K pro-black books, man. This nigga is gone on. Return of the Martians head ass. Oh, I just accidentally took a cold sip of bombing fluid head ass.
I came to my house and he wanted to talk to me in private. The two officers that came today, the female that I was yelling at, that bitch is an enemy. Because she kept trying to, she wouldn't tell me why she came. But the white man that I talked to, he was a good man. He was a good man. The bitch is the enemy. The black officer with the black on is the enemy. The motherfucking man is a good man. How do I know? Because they came to, I'm passionate.
That nigga said the man's a good man. Listen to it.
Today, the female that I was yelling at, that bitch is an enemy.
Talking about Angela Satin.
Because she kept trying to, she wouldn't tell me why she came. But the white man that I talked to, he was a good man.
But the white man that I talked to was a good man. Look how he try to give you the serious face. Like, yeah, I really believe that white man was good. Yeah, I think tapped you in your ass, no freaky.
He was a good man. The bitch is the enemy. The black officer with the black on is the enemy. The motherfucking man is a good man. How do I know? Because they came to, I'm passionate. I'm passionate, but I'm right. The two sheriffs that came today, they came with backup. You know why? Because they came to watch each other back. The nigga that came by himself, he was an assassin.
He really believed that the officer was trying to kill him. Look at this nigga, bro. This is somebody that's on heavy drugs or have a mental breakdown.
They came to watch each other back. The nigga that came by himself, he was an assassin. He was an assassin. Now, I'm not saying I'm an assassin, but what did I say in my song? Cut through on my dolo niggas talking like they soldiers.
See, listen, man. Real talk, man. I pray for anybody that even look up or admire these guys. This is why I'm here. This is your brother, Big Aboriginal Power. I'm here to wake you guys up from out of this fucking consciousness that y'all thought y'all was out of. You niggas thought y'all was awake. But you woke up, went into a house, and they got your ass under goddamn hypnosis. Back to sleep. You in the sunken place. 3-4 years in the THEH.O.K relentlessly, you niggas gonna come out like polite. You gonna either come out like polite, Saru Seti on crack, Shaka Utmost with a ponytail on the side of your head, or like this nigga right here. Flat out. Ain't no other options. You ain't seen no success stories. Umar Johnson, and you seen his house is ridiculous. He's a hoarder. He lives in a shack. Grand Rising, everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all get these likes up. I just want to let y'all know these THEH.O.K conscious dudes is a bunch of money scam, lost cuckoo weirdos.
Cut through on my dolo niggas talking like they soldiers. Cut through on my dolo niggas talking like they soldiers. Now, why else would a nigga cut through on his dolo? That's why the police came here on their dolo. All the evidence is on Odd Nation right now. I'm uploading this shit right now. Listen to me. If anybody comes to this house, we are remaining peaceful. We are remaining calm, but we are not opening that door for nobody. We are not opening that door for nobody. If you are not an employee or somebody who works for Odd Nation, you're not coming in here. Ace is the police, it's on Odd Nation. Carl, the weed man, whose white nanny Golden them didn't like.
He said his weed man is working with the CIA or the Illuminati. Listen to him. He said his weed man. Listen.
Carl, the weed man, whose white nanny Golden them didn't like. Golden was right about that. I was wrong. Baby, you was right. I love you. Come home. Bring my kids home. Family first. Odd Nation. Gay. You ain't gonna let nothing.
Oh my God. This nigga just. Is this. Hold on. I just want to see real talk. I'm not trying to be biased or anything. Is this an unstable man? Or what?
Carl,
look at him.
The weed man, whose white nanny Golden them didn't like. Golden was right about that. I was wrong. Baby, you was right. I love you. Come home. Bring my kids home. Family first. Odd Nation. Gay. You ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Anybody put their hands on you or my kids, I'm gonna shoot their ass in their motherfucking head. You know I'm not talking crazy. I'm just a man who loves his family. I'm just a man who loves his family. Camille, you got a smart ass mouth. Camille Carthon, you got a smart ass mouth, but I love you and I support your business, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. You ain't Hey Roo. Come on.
Remember that girl he was asking? He said, didn't I? Her ass left that day. And he did another video. She was been wanting to leave his ass off the meat rack. His ass must have done got on some shit, man.
Come on. Golden and Hey Roo, come on. The police have been infiltrated. Ace is the police. He told me he was ex-military. I showed you he was a Freemason. He be with Rick Ross. Rick Ross got a song called Freemason. Kyle was the police because who the fuck you know just selling weed like that freely, not going to jail. His white nanny did lie. She told me that Golden tripped the kids. That was the truth. And I didn't want to say nothing because I was scared for CPA to take my kids. They've been making me and Golden fight. On top of the fact, Golden got a smart ass mouth. She hard-headed and she don't listen. She don't allow guidance. But other than that, she's been right. Jocelyn has been in here. That bitch is the police. She brought them shrooms in here. She brought them in here through the mail.
Oh, he brought them shrooms in here. See, remember I told y'all that it was some homosexual. I mean, excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. Educational purposes. There are some bisexual mushrooms you can eat that makes you vulnerable to shit. I think he done ate too many of them bitches.
Right. Jocelyn has been in here. That bitch is the police. She brought them shrooms in here. She brought them in here through the mail. She told me that. I got her all figured out, and now all of a sudden she on her way to the airport, and my bodyguard is taking her to the airport. We have video footage that, wait a minute, let me show the footage on live so nobody say we lying. Hold up. Y'all not gonna say we lying. Yup. Listen, we got video evidence that she said she is not in danger. She's not doing anything against her free will, okay? And my bodyguard is taking her to the airport. Nobody has harmed anybody. We in here peaceful, but we need help because I believe the government and the Freemasons are trying to infiltrate Odd Nation, infiltrate my organization so that I can.
He's snitching like Nino Brown. Yes.
Not help my people. That's the truth. We need help. We need help. We need immediate assistance. Immediate. But I'm not opening my door. I'm not opening my door. We do it on the internet. No. Am I lying? No. Look, put the camera. Am I lying? No. Am I holding you in here against your free will? No. Bitch, I'm not crazy. I'm scared as a motherfucker. Now, I'm scared for my motherfucking, oh my God, I'm scared for my motherfucking life. I'm scared for my life. I'm not an actor, I'm a character. Actors are not real.
He just told you what he doing. Look at him. Scratching his neck like Dave Chappelle was doing off of the motherfucking Tyrone Bigham scene. So anytime you see a nigga lean over with the opposite end on the other side of the neck scratching, that's a heavy drug moment. This is a fact.
I'm not an actor, I'm a character. Actors are not real. Characters are part of your personality. Facts. Actors are not real. I don't listen to nobody but myself. The answer lies within. The answer lies within. The creator channels through me. Y'all keep telling me to listen. I don't listen to nobody but myself, and I trust my first instinct. And I trust my ancestors. I'm right.
Yeah, anybody eating them mushrooms, watch out, because they got gay mushrooms that they be substituting for y'all asses. They make your ass vulnerable to things that you're not vulnerable to.
I'm right. The police and the government, the military, all of these people around the world have to protect.
We're going to get into the footage of allegedly this police that came to his house try to kill him. Got footage of it. We're going to play it.
Protect the righteous people who do business.
If we get enough likes, I'll play the footage of the alleged police coming in this guy's house. This guy is cuckoo, y'all. Let's get these likes up to 200 likes, man. Let's get 200 likes off in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, y'all. Support the motherfucking channel. Let me put my brand thing back up here. Boom. Hit that motherfucker like button. Let's get these likes up, y'all.
My address is on the internet because I do business from my home. I'm in my office right now. I am ordering the police.
Shimmying. This nigga was posted, and I knew he was a weirdo from the time he first came up on the THEH.O.K. I showed y'all the video when he first met Seti, and they was all out there with I knew his ass was a weirdo since then. I'm like, you can eat without eating food. You can just eat the sun. Eat the energy from the sun. Boy.
The CIA, the FBI, and the military to protect me from everybody that I deemed an enemy on iNation. All of my enemies, you can go see them now at University within the political crime section. And I order the police, the government, the FBI, and the military to protect everybody that I deem an ally. Everybody affiliated, everybody who publicly affiliates with iNation and is stamped by me and it comes out of my mouth is an ally. The official paperwork for who are my allies, will be released this week. Until that paperwork is put on a public record, okay, I'm not coming out of my house. But I will say this: Tania Davis, ally. Camille Carthon, ally. Zola Otten, okay? I'm an Otten. Heru Otten, all my babies, allies. Anybody affiliated with them, allies. Facts, ally. Anybody who says they are publicly affiliated with Otten Nation is an ally. Any nation around the world that says they are publicly affiliated with me and Otten Nation is an ally, unless I say otherwise. Anybody who publicly affiliates with Otten Nation is an ally, and I am commanding the entire law enforcement around the world. All law enforcement agencies, all FBI agencies, all military agencies, all CIA agencies to protect my business.
Man, this guy really believes the FBI is out to get him. That's the sad part. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna get into the other part of the video. Let's get into it. We ain't even done. Cause this nigga is gone.
Right.
Let's get to the other video right quick. Hey, drop some fire emojis in the chat, man. I don't even see y'all niggas doing anything. Drop them fire emojis. Man, ain't no helping this clown. This guy is in the sunken place. Cuz gone. All these weirdos that came through the THEH.O.K. is showing, man. This is the THEH.O.K. curse. You see what I'm saying? Sarnetta out here sick as hell, married to a tranny that's getting beat up out here on all these platforms. Niggas get called out for their sexual battery, molestation, scamming, goddamn motherfuckers going crazy in the community. Like the whole HOK is just burning the fuck down, y'all. It is over with. I was the one that set flame to the back door. It took a while for that bitch to pick up because we had to add some gas on it. But we were just trying to let y'all know that this house is not for y'all to go into. This is a condemned house. This so-called house of consciousness is condemned. There's a new sheriff around. And our communities at the Aboriginal community is looking clean. We got nice, clean streets. We got nice neighbors. Yeah, the schools is nice. We educating our people and letting them know who they are by doing their own research, genealogy, oral tradition, customs. You understand me? That's what it's about. We're not here to tell your ass that you came from Africa and like ain't no other options, ain't no other history theories or science out there saying otherwise. They lying to you, just telling you ain't no other way. Your ass come from Africa. They lying to you. I would never lie to you guys. I would, cause everybody else already lying. I'm not. I'm trying to do something different. I'm not here to lie to you. This your brother, Big Aboriginal Power. You can just call me Al Power, AP, Copper Grizzly. But I'm not here to lie to you. And none of my peoples and family in the chat that's dropping this powerful information are here to lie to you. Let's continue.
Not the opinion, the truth. Egypt, ancestors, righteous, Maya, righteous. That's the matter. It's the truth. Period. Everybody got it. But can you prove what it is you're saying? Can you prove that? I can prove what the fuck I'm saying without even leaving the house, coming in here. All they gotta do is go to imuniversity.com and go to that political crime section. That's it. Go there first and then come talk to me. Maybe, depending on who you are. But if you have not went there first, it's no reason why you should be trying to get me to come out of my house and talk to you in private when I'm telling you where the evidence is. If we committed a crime, right? If you, just hypothetically speaking, if we committed a crime and the police said, hey, this person robbed the bank, where's the getaway car? And I said, oh, the getaway car is around the...
What's crazy is dude crazy, right? Young Pharaoh crazy, right? Let me get some fire emojis in the chat if y'all believe that the nigga crazy. Let me get some fire emoji. Y'all believe he crazy. So listen, Young Pharaoh is crazy, but this is the kicker. The nigga who's filming him has to be even crazier. Facts.
Corner in his garage. They would go look, right? Right. So I'm saying there are people in the government, in politics, that committed a crime which has directly affected my life. I'm the victim of the crime. Okay? We are the victims of the crime. And the evidence is right there in that political crime section. But I don't want to deal with the government. Y'all get the evidence and do what y'all need to do amongst yourselves and make it right. All I'm saying is, this is my excuse for why I don't trust, want to be bothered with, or deal with law enforcement. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I've been beat. I want to be alone. I feel like the white man gonna, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's my honest truth. I don't want to be alone. You feel like the white man gonna get you? If you alone? Yep. I'm scared of the white man. I don't want to be alone. Yep. Here, let me see. I know her. Let me see. My cousin. Let me see.
So listen, I'm gonna skip it up a little bit. The police gonna come to this nigga door.
What was the name of that clip where that white dude was like, do it live. Do it live. You remember the name of that clip? Hold on. Hold up.
And that is it for us today, and we will leave you with a do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Box. 10, 5, 4, 3.
Bill O'Reilly said do it live. Listen here. I'm saving my own life. I'm saving my own life because my people ain't gonna, man, listen. My community has no organization or structure. And if I ever needed aid, I have nobody to come to my aid but myself. Clearly. My people are not in their right minds. They're not in their right hearts. They're not in their right state of being or spirit. Nope. When you was in prison, did you have anybody rape you? Or taking care of you? Nobody really gave a fuck, right? Exactly. You're pretty much on your own out here as a black man. I'm out here as a black man on my own. I don't have nobody. No family, no none of that. I was adopted as a kid. So I'm telling y'all right now, I don't trust nobody. I've been abused all my life. Ever since I was a kid, I'm not opening that door. But I'm not a threat. I will gladly hold that phone for you like you do today. Flip the joint. But listen though, while we on here though, right? Because we like to turn negatives into positives. While we on here, go ahead, I got you. Go ahead, bro. It's right there. Look, right there on the side of the oven. Yep. But while we on here, listen though. Ottentunes.com, ATENTUNES tunes.com, Ottentunes.com. Everybody goes.
Oh shit! I might have found. I don't know. Let me find the other video. Hey, but this nigga cuckoo. That's just my point of showing you the goddamn video. These niggas just throw the fuck off all the way up. I'm gonna go to this other video and play a little more of this. We'll skip it up here in a second. We'll get to it. Let's get it back on the screen. We still got 240 off in here, 250 off in here. Hit that like button, man. Thumb up the video. I will be dropping a link in the chat so y'all will be able to come on the panel. We'll have an open panel for a short little dialogue. We ain't gonna go extra crazy lengthy, but we will have an open panel. So if y'all want to get it in, we can get it in. Let's get it.
Oh, that's somebody else right there. All right. So non-specified. Let's see what the non-specified is. Just another charge. Bruh. Operator motor vehicle with operator not restrained by seatbelt. Damn, they're getting you for everything. You don't even want to wear your seatbelt. You don't want to do nothing, bro. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do. You don't want to follow no rules, bro. All right. Look, man. That ain't it. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Let's keep going. Watch this. So Morris World LLC. Watch these debts, though. Watch these debts. That's you, Toronto. That's you, Toronto. Digging. Don't let me. Umar specializes in special ed children. Buy Kombucha Bay a short bus. Make him drive the short bus people to the FD gym, whatever.
We got 246 in here. We get the likes up to 200, and we share this on all the social media outlets so we can pull in like 300 people in this live stream today. You know what I mean? Let's pull in 300.
Academy in the mornings, and he could have the short bus as his official vehicle. He can have the short bus as his official vehicle. He need a car. The nigga is stealing cars. He's 38 or 41, stealing cars. What the fuck? Why you got all these open containers in the car? Do you live in your car? Or the car that you stole? You're not an owner at none of those addresses. So you don't own your place where you live at. Yeah, Toronto Johnson and Umar Johnson. They're related. Are they related? Who knows? All right, y'all. Eric Pearson Let me go back to Eric Pearson. Eric Pearson is Taharka Pearson, is also Taharka Bey. This is him, July 11th, 1970. On this one, he's 51. With all of his profile information, his YouTube page, his Facebook page, his Instagram page, all linked to this. So who is Eric Pearson? Who is
I can't
Toronto
fuck with
Johnson?
Taharka Bey. Taharka Bey be teaching that niggas come from Africa and shit. Like, I'm fucking with anybody who teaching we come from America. I don't give a fuck what your indoctrinated religion preference is. You feel me? As long as that ain't what you pushing on our people. You feel me? A lot of us done went through a lot of shit, but I don't know what's so Ali Muhammad though, cuz. Could to scoot down to a low level.
Two aliases. Bruh, how are you on YouTube talking about anybody, bruh? Yeah, I took my private time out because I
Aboriginal
decided
Think
to.
Tank,
Attack me,
peace.
I'm coming after you. I don't care who you are.
KSDG, peace.
So, Taharka,
Shay 40, pink.
kombucha
Shay
back.
pink 40, peace.
Kombucha back. Don't let me dig. You see I'm digging.
Kombucha
Don't
back.
let me dig. I know it's more to these stories. I'm going to pull up every one of these cases so I can look at them. You're not getting away. Bro, you're done. You're already done. You did yourself. Toronto Johnson, you did yourself. Hey, look, it's a shame, bro. It is a shame that I have to come on here and tell y'all this shit. It is a shame, bro. They got bro. He got DUI. He got bills from the city and the county that he won't even pay his bill. What are these water bills? $482, $5,000 debt, $6,000 debt with the city. You don't even pay your bills, bro.
Right, get the likes up, y'all. Salute to y'all. I'm about to drop the link in the chat so we can have an open panel. You know what I mean? All topics is welcome. You know what I'm saying? I just want to expose some of these clowns that came through these conscious community house, the house of consciousness, because that's a house that you don't want to go into, be associated with. It's condemned. It's pedos in there. It's scammers in there. It's weirdos in there. You understand me? Especially strolling through them particular streams.
You don't pay your bills. You drive without a license. You driving dirty with alcohol.
Talk about Taharka Bey right now.
You're stealing cars. You're assaulting people. You're robbing people of petty theft. You're robbing people with a dangerous weapon. Like, bro, yo, and this is not you at 19, 16, 15. This is you at 38, 41. This is you as a grown man. So those habits and behaviors are etched into you, bro. This whole YouTube shit you're doing is just another scam in your life. You looking at Sonetta and you're looking at other people like, oh, they get followers by setting up argumentative shows. Let me set up an argument. Go through his shows and look what he talk about.
Hey, all these guys is argumentative. They rarely bring information to the table. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why we do real live lectures on this motherfucker. Bringing out source after source. Big heavyweight jam. We just did a heavyweight jam yesterday. Go check it out, man. At A1. Goddamn Jaguar, Top Cat. It was a few of us on here banging it out, this information. And we had some type of feminist goddamn lady try to come on and attack me. So y'all go check that out on yesterday's live stream. The link is in the chat, so you might want to pop on. I will give y'all 30 seconds to pop on. Give y'all 30 seconds to pop on. The link is in the chat. Let me hit the 30 seconds. All right. Peace, man. So yeah, everybody back. I guess anybody hit the link, but it's all good. Hey, but the thing is, man, we here to set fire to all this other information, man. We been having this shit. We been putting this shit on the line when it comes to dealing with who we are as Aboriginal, Indigenous, brothers and sisters in America, whether North, East, South, or Central. And what we do is we know that we are direct descendants of the people here. We know that under indoctrination, under confusion, we know that people have came here, and now we are in fact the victims of prisoners of war, and people confuse it with the slave narrative that took place in our history as well. But that ain't who we are. And that's why when we had these conversations, a lot of these ADOSs or ADO FBAs, you know what I'm saying? And we got to have these conversations with them because what you're talking about still gives prudence to what their narrative is. And your history, your genealogy, your research that you do independently in the records contradict the history that they have given you. You see what I'm saying? So we got to do our best to start reconstructing, picking up the different pieces because we're in an active war. This is a crime scene now. Shout out to Nonetheless. This is a crime scene now. So we got to do everything we can do to prove that these people has did harmful and illegal things in behalf of colonization in our land. And there's overwhelmingly enough proof out there to provide this. We just got to be organized. We must be in harmony, and we must be synchronized when operating. Peace to the sister Jasmine Henson. Peace.
Hello, Brother Peace. How you doing today?
Doing beautiful. It's a great grand rising. How you doing?
It is a great grand rising. I'm sitting here at work, so I won't be on here long, but it's just me and one of my other friends up in here in the office. But yeah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to your channel, bro. Thank you for everything you've been doing. Bringing that real truth. And like you said, you know what I'm saying, the streets is looking clean. Um, hey, honesty is transparency. Transparency is honesty, and I don't see none of that in the HOK with a K. So,
Right, yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
it's kind of dirty over there. Them neighborhoods is dirty over there. It is quite clean over here. Trust me, man. It's beautiful
You know
over
what I'm
here on
saying?
this
I
side
see a
of
lot
the
of
county.
caping over there. I see a lot of cape. A lot of nobody's held accountable for what they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about that. Let's protect our money. Peace to you, Meko Alam. What is it? How do you
Miko,
say that? If
Alabama.
somebody says yes, Alabama. Peace to you too. But
Alabama
it's
is,
Young Pharaoh, bro.
that's the original name of Alabama. If you didn't know, Alabama
Yes.
before it was called Alabama was called Alabama, and it was a tribe there called the Alabama. So it's a lot of history down in that area, also with the Miko Indians as well.
Yeah. Well, I knew the first part. I was like, well, Alabama. That sounds vaguely familiar, but yeah, now it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Um, I'm also known as Standing Rock by the Reds. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what they call me out here in Phoenix where I live at. But on Young Pharaoh, brother, whew, hey, we should have seen that coming.
Man, I've been seeing it coming when this guy said that they found he know people that eat off the sun. They don't eat at all. They just eat the energy of the sun. You should have known something was wrong 7 years ago. The brother C Ray versus the internet. You more than welcome to come on to ask anything about a slavery narrative. And Zippy Soon, you say you're new to the channel. Well, I appreciate you for coming on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button though. You understand me? Hit that subscribe button, notification bell. You'll be able to get in on all the latest updates on this channel, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in. We got the brother Master Meticulous.
Oh, all right
Peace.
now. All right, brother. What's up? What's up, Master? Peace, greetings and blessings. Brother AP, Did you notice how he took a turn for the worse after he was on debating that Jewish dude?
Man,
After that, I noticed that.
ever since he been fooling with these white people and surrendering and giving all praise to
That's what
them,
I'm
he been
saying.
going crazy, man. He literally done went crazy. Like I don't really watch his channel. I noticed that ever since this whole outburst of this whole house of consciousness burning, I guess I see a lot of bodies running out that's on fire. And one of them happened to be
Come
him.
on now.
You see a rest of them. They point fingers. And I've also made the analogy that is similar to the Epstein situation. You see, the big guy Epstein went down, right? He was the money maker, the
Yep.
scammer, right? Similar to Polite. You see what I'm saying? And once he
Mhm.
went down, people try to point the fingers at this guy. Well, they was over there, and these people was there, and and now you got all this mess coming out. So I'm sitting back from across the way. I just ride through the neighborhood. I don't live in the HOK. You see where I'm at? It's Big Al. We in the Al community. I ride through there from time to time, and then I'm like, damn, this motherfucker look like a third world country over here. You understand me? They got Black Jesus
All them
minister.
days.
The nigga named Black Jesus minister on the channel. He got trophies. The great debate. I'm like, oh yeah, they done lost all steam down there. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of
Yeah.
them old fellas that were used to be around. You know, the Peels, Sankofa, Sutek. Uh,
Real talk.
you see what I'm
Real
saying?
talk.
You hardly see Captain Tazariak over there like you did. So a lot of them probably already seen what was going on and just dipped out anyway. You see what I'm saying?
You know what? Because it's all about now. It's all about caping for that little change that they be getting. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother
They
that
police.
this brother named yeah this brother what's his name Rob Rack came on there, ate their ass up, brother, and
Man, do you know who Rob
Tazariak
Rex
and
is?
Sarnetta had a hat. I just now checked out his channel, and he ate
Man,
their ass up real
Sarnetta is
quick.
trying to build up new people to build up this HOK because a lot of them are gone. They done left. They burnt out. They do. So they picking niggas from Solar Mine shit and all these other new people that's popping up. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I hope he don't get with them. I really hope he do not get with them, because
He is,
I
because I'm gonna
said,
tell you
dude, you
why.
gotta
He been wanting to get over there. He been wanting to get the exposure
damn.
and the attention from over there. You know, when we went over there, we didn't give a fuck about attention. We went over there to slaughter shit. We weren't trying to be cool.
Exactly.
We wasn't trying to be. We coming with contention points. You understand me? And we did our thing over there. And at the end of the day, we want to show the difference between a lot of shit that y'all say and that you're not saying. Because we ain't saying that you're saying ain't in books. We just saying that y'all ain't giving the other half of the opposite story or the argument with compelling data to
Right.
go with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's at ashes now. You see what I'm saying? So it's fucked up over there. Sarnetta over there with shit going on. He married to a lady with her titties all over the internet, allegedly, educational purposes.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
nasty over there.
Tazariak selling that goddamn labelless cologne. You got Pharaoh on the D rugs.
Pharaoh on the D rug, goddamn.
He's on the D rug
Polite
in
going
that
to
big ass house.
Polite got his own charges. He about to be where Dr. York is. Goddamn.
Polite got
Who
his
else?
wives grooming up their daughters to be his 14-year-old mistresses. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, they got some weird freaky shit going on. And I'm cool on it.
I'm
You see
like,
what
for
I'm saying?
real.
That's why I say if
That's
y'all don't want to
real.
get down with that, it's like Suge Knight. If you don't want your producers dancing on stage and shit on your rap video, go get down with Death Row, nigga. Now I'm just playing, but real shit though. And we ain't
Peace
got
to the
nothing
Oh,
panel.
against that though. Shout out to Master Meticulous, man. What's going on?
shout out,
Hey
Master
man.
Meticulous, shout out, brother.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, peace to the panel, peace to the chat. Hey, peace, big AP.
Peace and blessings, bro. Peace and blessings. We just on here talking
I
about
like to
how the
come from a
HOK.
common man.
Go ahead.
I got you, boy. Watch this. I got you. Watch this. So I don't know how to talk about people, even though I seen these same people. I seen them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like to talk about people, but watch what I talk about. I'm gonna talk about what I know, right? So since I've been in this community, right? Man, I'm up in here. I'm too loud, y'all.
You going in and out. You going in and out.
So,
You got like a bad
so I want to try
reception.
to finish what I'm saying right quick, and then I get off.
If you can get off and come back on, if you got like a bad cutout and a delay going
So
on.
since I've been in this,
Yeah, you might need to come back, big bro.
Can you hear
Get
me?
off and come right back. Yeah, get off and come right back, Mr. Meticulous. Yes, bad feedback. My bad, brother. Shout out to Mr. Meticulous, man. I know he coming in from a strategic angle. That's why his name is Mr. Meticulous. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about these motherfuckers.
Word.
He ain't, but I am. You understand me? I don't
for real.
sugarcoat it for nobody.
real.
I'm gonna let you know for my opinion,
That's real talk
educational
because
purposes.
you know what I'm saying? To their shame, they have all this recognition, and to their shame, they have all this glory and these followings and this and that. But to your shame, you feel me? Sonetter, and they can call it, I don't give a fuck. They can call me Dick because first of all, you don't know me, but second of all, it's the truth. What I saw was you wouldn't call polite Michael Nowak. You called him brother, baby Michael, and then you had him on your show to try to defend what he was doing. Like, what?
Yeah, he
What
defended
is
it.
that?
And
Like,
then
why
when
would you
Inky
go
said,
call this man, make accusations, and then have him on your show again? What?
I want to get into what Mr. Inky was saying last night. Minister Inky was
Oh, when
going
I heard
in
that
on.
lady was trying to come for you, brother. I heard the English. Where is she from? With the English accent?
Oh no, nah, she wasn't coming from me.
Hey, what's up, man? You about what my ass with you, nigga?
What the fuck kind of weird shit was that, yo? See, that's
Was
why I
that
be
somebody's
saying,
ass?
man. Yo, these Pan Africans
That's
be
them
upset,
D-Rucks.
G.
That's them D-Rucks.
These Pan fries, y'all. I try to tell y'all, they be tripping, G. That's why I can't stand these motherfuckers.
Let's try to
I
get
got this.
Umar Johnson on here so we can ask him about the school. Ask him about the, because a lot of people worried. I want to know where the money is, and I want to know where the school is.
Well, he did get to
And
school. I ain't gonna flex on cuz. I keeps it 1,000. I'm less than 3 miles from
is it
both
up
the
and running?
schools. No, it ain't up and running, but it's been going through some construction though. You can go by there and see. And I don't fuck
Okay, well
with him.
that's good.
Let me be real. I don't fuck with him. He's a lame-o. He's a weirdo. He's a con artist. All that. But listen, I got to keep it 1,000. The school is up. He bought it and it's going under construction. I will
Okay,
say
well
that.
thank you God, because that's what we was worried about. You know what I'm
Now I
saying?
don't
Because
know if
I
it's
know
gonna
people
be
that
up and
donated to
running
that cause.
anytime soon. Yeah, these Kemet weirdos, man. You gotta watch these niggas, man. Niggas coming on here. Hey, let me get to this little audio right quick. I want to get into some shit.
Hey, can I say something, AP, before you get started? Like one time
Yeah,
for the one
absolutely.
time.
Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead. All right, let's go.
So just to speak to everybody, like, right. So what I learned from this community, right? When I even look around, what you got to be judged by your fruit. You know what I'm saying? What you produce, right? So when I got on this, like, you got me, like the community over here got me started on like all my genealogy. Oh man, the different stuff that I'm supposed to be on, that I'm interested in, that I never stuck my hands in, and everybody over here moving in some type of direction. You could go look in the chat and see everybody got something to add to something all the time. It's always an upgrade and you know what I'm saying? Look how everybody jumped on the chat on the panel in my defense the other day when the dude just got disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So over here, right, I got a certain information and a certain character is over here. And I ain't gonna even talk about them. I'm gonna talk about how it has upgrade, actually involving myself in the information from my bloodline. Like, I don't really know anybody on the panel in the different places. And I never met them face to face. But what they show me and what they bring to my people, I already went through certain channels. So I'm like, shoot, Ain't nobody giving me this truth like this. So that's why being here, why I'm here. I'm
You breaking up again, brother. You need to get to a
just an
good
average guy, and
location
I'm
or
talking
turn that
like that. I
Wi-Fi
don't
off. Turn that Wi-Fi
nothing,
off.
no
You got
more than
bad
nobody.
location.
No,
Hey, can y'all, hey, Mr. Meticulous, come right back, bro. We can't hear you
when I
going in
talk
and
about
out.
something,
I want to be able to get what you got to say all the way out, bro. Just come on back. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe it's where you at down there in the south in the mountains. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm gonna drop that link in the chat, man, one more time. I just had a couple trolls try to come on just now since that one dude just came on. So they out there in the chat, y'all. It's a lot of trolls out here on my soul. And these motherfuckers be real Africans. And then these Pan Africans be looking up to these real Africans like y'all all on some weird shit. Stop fucking with my peoples around here. Go fuck with them Asians. See how they whoop y'all black asses. Seriously.
hey, my bad, AP man. I'm trying to work on my stuff. Is it better?
Still a little staticky, but you cool. It just when you get into the long spills, it goes out, and then you come back on like a delay or something.
I understand. Did you hear anything that I said?
Like I said, it was kind of going in and out. But yeah, we heard like the first little bit that it went out. I was trying to tell you, but I think you was on the delay by that point.
Okay. You
Go
could tell
ahead.
me if it start getting choppy
Yeah, I
again.
got you. Yeah, get it in.
So, you got a person or anything or anybody, whatever, have to be judged by its fruit, period. So when I look at this community, I see that the fruit that I've taken from it, looking up my genealogy, the things y'all talk about that get us back to the way our ancestors used to do things by pulling them to light and talking about them in a certain detail. I was able to, apply things to my life and it shined light on me, and it gave me, power, And when I look at certain communities, I would have to judge them by their fruit. You're gonna be able to judge me by my kids. Like, that's who I brought up. Like, however, Terrell, I have to take the charge because that is my fruit, right? So when I look at this community, what I've learned and what I get from it, and then I look at other people, I don't see a lot of fruit. I see following. That's why I shout out over here. That's why I be over here for the information and the truth and what it does when I apply it to my life. It's not no questioning, and we over here fighting about this, that, or the other. We fighting about information and digesting the truth. So that's what it's about, and I appreciate this community over here. So that's why I get on here and be on what I'm on. You getting me? Was it clear, AP?
Yeah, you pretty clear, bro. My bad, I stepped away, but yeah, you pretty clear. I ain't hear no fuck ups.
So that's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? When you start looking at it, like, I don't get personal. Like, I can't shout out to them people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of, I can
Well,
see they put it.
I definitely can't say nothing personal about them because I don't know nothing personal about them. I can only say what's been illustrated or demonstrated off of the YouTube and documented
Yes,
public record.
sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. What they put in the public, then you could judge them by that action, right?
Yeah, that's all I got to go by. I wouldn't know in person. That's all I would have to go by.
So I want. But so this how I move. So since I can't tell them face to face, and I would probably tell them a little different if it was face to face. Like, nah, I can't move like that. So I wouldn't say it about them on here. But what I can say is I could compare it to like your channel and Chief Holiday and A1 and Truth Searcher, and you know what I'm saying, integrity. Like I could apply it and say something good about this channel, and then you say, okay, check out the difference. You see what I'm saying? Like I never said anything bad about them yet, but I told you what I got from over here. You feel me?
Right.
But I see, you know, direct approaches and indirect approaches to things. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain way that I gotta move a certain
true.
kind of way. But
See me, I'm a direct guy, and right or wrong, you know, because we all ain't right. So whether you moving very particular or not, it's gonna be times where you're wrong, and you're gonna have to. All right, I take that. I'm wrong on that, so I just move straight forth. I don't beat around the bush. I get straight to the point, and I call it like I see it, and I'm gonna judge a man by your character. You see what I'm saying? And if I see a person character, I make it illustrate, and I'm gonna talk directly about you. I'm gonna talk about you, whether I can talk to your face or not. You understand me?
yes. So I agree with, you know what I'm saying, like being able to call somebody out because of their public display. You know what I'm saying? But I agree to saying that to that person and offering something to help them. And if I can't do that, then I'm really not supposed to say anything to me. You know what
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
you can say it to these people if
So
you wanted
so
to.
so
They have open
yeah,
panels and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, so.
No. So I ain't saying nothing about your way of handling things. I'm not really addressing nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
I
just
know.
talking about So now I could just talk about the good things that somebody provide, the fruit that somebody gives out. His tree dropping off plentiful. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? I can't even
what
digest
you
it all.
doing
I
is
still got a
you're
tablet of information. I still got tablets of information to go digest and look up the sources that y'all done dropped. So I haven't even digested all the food. Like it's plentiful over here. You get me?
right. Yeah, it's a lot, you know, and you can, yeah, and that's right. You understand me? I feel what
So
you
stuff
got
that I
going
haven't
on.
even
You're
applied to my.
moving in a different way. You're trying to deposit something positive inside of someone's memory bank. I understand that. You understand me totally, and I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And I do the same, but I withdraw from some fuck shit too. You understand me? And I just gotta call it like I said. This community been out here lying to American Aboriginal people, not only deceiving, but now it's then got to the point where they're even openly molesting them with no regard, touching on children. See, this is critical things right here. Yeah, I burn up the THEH.O.K because at the end of the day, if it's no house, there's no place for these children to wander into. You understand me? And that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about educating our youth and teaching them, awareing them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
We
so they
can't
can have a
shelter
legacy
them.
to
We
build
can't
on.
shelter them and beat around the bush. We got something we trying to lead on. We got something we got to get.
Right.
They got to be able to understand this in fully.
You know,
Under
it's
my
one thing.
go ahead,
It's
sister. My
terrible
bad.
that the children are already out here vulnerable, and for them to be out here left vulnerable, to be susceptible to something as common as money in the disguise of the House of Consciousness or the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. You know what I'm saying? When they're not doing right by these children, our children, then it's just the cycle just gonna keep continuing. You know what I'm saying? Um, you can't tell somebody, oh, you know, you're a Hebrew Israelite, and then go out there and try to, you know, make them work for you because you want to hide behind, you know, this is your agenda. You want to hide behind an agenda, or you can't tell somebody, oh, you know, you were ancient Egyptian, you know, because you, and then make them go out there and work for you because you get brothers polites and sonettas and shit like that, and what have you. And then think about it. Spiritually speaking, um, comedic shit will never work because you cannot bring back that which is dead. That shit died a long time ago for a fucking reason, and it's gonna stay dead. Hebrew Israelites, you can't make up something and make it true. You can't add to or take away from. Even the Bible says that. So, and they do this all the time. So that all their shit gets dispelled, and then they come in and they try to argue with you. They don't debate. They never debate. They just argue with you because they're right. I'm right. You can't argue with facts, and you can. Okay, well, what? And then you tell them, well, then what about the oldest skeleton that was found in Mexico? Oh, well, that's just now been shown. Oh, well, it still happened. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, they failing
it's
to
like
update their research, and what they doing is
exactly.
they became emotionally attached to an old, outdated understanding or sense of science. Because, like I said, some could be saying
Exactly.
something one way and it could be saying something another way. You see what I'm saying? But updating your research, doing methodology is what's best. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people have their own field. A lot of people like to deal with the social engineering of shit. Some people like to deal with the more contemporary times, dealing with the reconstruction. Some people like ancient or times of antiquity. Some people like prehistoric. You know, people like to go on their various different fields, whether it's archaeology, anthropology,
Right.
oceanography, geography. You
Mesozoic,
feel what I'm saying?
exactly. Yes, brother, yes. And then to add to that, to piggyback off of that, another thing, they never ask, well, have you done your research on your individual line? Because yes, Jasmine Henson, I know where the fuck I come from. You know what I'm saying? Papered facts, and the proof is in the pudding. And the records in my family line show that we never left. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know what as a whole you can go ahead and say, oh well, you're an Israelite and this and that. Okay, well you gotta prove to me that I'm an Israelite. You gotta prove it.
Yeah, see,
I
they're
don't have
still
no
looking at it from an
documentation saying that.
unfiltered lens. You can read something that's in history that they got wrote down, but we got to understand that they have things incorrect. You're looking at it from their lens under their perception. We got to learn how to tap into your
Exactly.
own shit that you directly connected to, that genetics them passed down to you from people that literally lived through it. You see what I'm saying? You got to learn how to dodge the hijack,
Exactly.
read between the lines, bob and weave some of these altered implants into history. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to the brother Top Cat on the panel, man. What's going on? Hey, not a coincidence.
Hey,
Tap
Top
in,
Cat,
man.
what's
You
up, brother?
always in
What's
the
up,
chat.
brother Top Cat?
Your ass
Hey,
always in the
peace,
chat.
Top Cat.
Peace to the panel. What's cracking with it, AP? Hey man, yesterday, before we got out, man, we was going into a good build, man. I had to run though. We was tapping in on the Knights of the Golden Circle, the Ku Klux Klan, shit like that. And I said, damn, man, we ought to do something like that. We ought to
Hey,
put
get with me. Get with me in the back. We'll put together a nice PowerPoint presentation or a nice live lecture for them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Ain't
man.
shit. We can get it in.
Hey,
Step up, man. We can make it. We can all get out there on there. Me, you, and A1. And
Yeah,
I
for
know
sure,
hey,
we
for
man.
sure.
Hey, that joint was fire, man. The way that y'all freestyled it, like it wasn't prepared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like coming off the head, and the way that y'all approached it, it was like y'all walked and filled in spaces because y'all did different things. And so when y'all
Right.
pitched in and put it in, hey, bro, that was fire. Just as a pick a subject and just do it, man. What y'all did was
Hey, and
awesome.
that's what these open panels be about, though, and it kind of bring back the old essence of what it used to be. You know what I mean? It really wasn't too much bickering, complaining, arguing, and whole shit going on. Nigga just building, you pop up whatever build, and if you go look at some of the older builds on some older content on my channel, you know what I mean? That's the way they was. It just be me going live. Motherfucker, couple people come on, couple heavy hitters, and we'll just be freestyling, and it be fire builds. You know what I mean? A lot of information come out through these different dialogues, taken through different roles or different questions, and people in the panel dropping significant questions. It goes that way, and even these debates sometimes even get a lot of information out when it's done respectfully and in an orderly manner. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah,
That's
man,
right.
that bit was definitely dope yesterday. But yeah, Top Cat, just get with me, man. We can definitely line up something and really get to getting into that conversation, showing some actual, give them some visuals to go with it, some literature, some documents, and showing how it took place in the whole scale. I think we could put together something nice for that.
Yeah, man. It's
I
some
would
it's some
I would
nice
love
shit.
to see that. That'd be lovely, guys. I could really learn from that. So
Yeah, that part of history right there. is what things, you know, kind of took a turn there too. You know, a lot of the history that they give us, you know, a lot of people don't know about the, you know, the Black Confederates or the Black Ku Klux Klan bars. See, a lot of people ain't heard about the Black.
See, they ain't ready for that though. You see what I'm saying? But see, they got to get into the Reconstruction though. They got to get into the Reconstruction because that's where a lot of this history that we be getting from now coming from. It's from the Reconstruction. You see what I'm saying? A lot of this history is crazy. They try to hide a lot of this shit that was taking place here in America. You feel what I'm saying? So they insert.
You know, but AP, the way that y'all did it though, like the way that y'all get to talk about it, like, and we could hear you, and like we putting it together, like, okay, during that time. So sometimes we're not at that history point to be studying what you're saying studying. But when y'all keep going for hours, like y'all going for hours, like talking about different subjects, y'all talk about different things. And so on the outside looking in as me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, that, oh man, that filled in some holes. So y'all fill in gaps, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all show people where some of the things messed up at, and some of the things they never even studied before. So you know what I'm saying? Just y'all talking about them in a like, and everybody agreeing on the panel, like having the same type of energy and got different input from a different style. Like, you know what I'm saying? It teaches everybody else. So when they go start searching, it's like, I know what information to look for. And then y'all drop the sources like you say, AP. So with that, I'm gonna mute up, and I'm gonna say thanks like I always do. Go ahead.
I kind of take pride in sources, man, and that came from like 2018. You know, that's right when the Aboriginal Indian movement was really going heavy, challenging a lot of these ideologies, and it was a lot of people coming around, and they was getting beat up by a lot of these Pan Africans, low key, because they weren't coming with sources, and it was like a stigma that they try to attach to our community. Is like, oh, these Aboriginals, these Indians don't have scholarship, they don't have books, they don't have sources, so. One of the things we definitely took pride in was definitely sourcing the fuck up with everything that we even, you know what I mean, make comment about. So that's what's dope, man. So a lot of people doing the same
And you know what
thing.
that's called, bro? That's called citing scholarly material.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
and scholarly material, yes, and that's all you need to do. You know, that's all you need to do, and you know that can be debated, and that's
Hey, I
very,
just
very
want you to
intelligent,
look at the
actually.
sources, and I'm gonna give it to you where I got it from, and see if you came up with the same conclusion. If you differ, that's how you have contention points. You see what I'm saying? We got the brother KCDG. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to speak. Peace and blessings, brother. KCDG.
Peace and blessings to the original man. How y'all doing? Grand Rising.
You're a little low. If you can speak up for us, peace and blessings.
Hold on. Let me turn my headset off. Let me change my audio.
Hey y'all, we got 247 in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on this Grand Rising. Make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all in here roaming around. We just in the stale part. Hit the like button. Share this on all your social media outlets, and drop some fire emojis in the chat if you can hear us loud and clear. Oh shit, the brother dipped off. He'll come back later. So yeah, Top Cat. What you got on your mind today, man? Go in. The floor is yours for a second. I gotta step away for a second.
Man, they got right now, they was under the Buffalo Soldiers. You know, they getting the game up now. They coming out talking about how the Buffalo Soldiers actually came and basically showed them they war tactics, helped them build up the U.S. what was today the U.S. military. You know, they came down there and used a lot of the military tactics from the Southeast Indians. Mainly because when they fought in the first Seminole War and the second Seminole War, you know, they couldn't do nothing with them. They was like, damn, you know, they had a different type of maneuvers. Plus, they used the terrain, the swamps, and this type of shit. So, yeah, they was honoring the Buffalo Soldiers. They building a statue for them and everything now. But they bringing down the Confederate statues. One of the things on that, see, it's a play. They taking down the Confederate statues because they want to erase their history in the past. Not the fact that these white folks was fucking over these black people. We need to erase the history. Nah, they want to erase the fact that black folks was Confederate. Now they got a lot of those people, they whitewashed them today. A lot of those Confederate heroes, they whitewashed them. We just dealing with Virginia alone. Then the whole state of Virginia that fought in there was either free people, a free person of color, or was in some type of servitude, a slave by law. You know what I mean? But those are the people, the Gettysburgs and these. You got
Hey,
witnesses.
that makes a lot of sense though, cause listen, when you get into the history of the Confederates, you think in historical time, you think white people, right? These racist white people, right? With the "Don't Tread on Me" flag next to it. You've seen them. We all been there. But
Right.
when you get into the history, a lot of these shits be from directly Indian or Aboriginal tribes from the South that was banding up, that was fighting for their land, fighting for their property, fighting for what they had going on. They didn't want to keep getting taxed off for every goddamn thing. They pay one tax a year. They pay that tax on whatever they bought. You feel what I'm saying? It was still open sesame down there. You could literally go build a house once you seen some land in the South at the particular times and just build. You see what I'm
Especially in
saying? With
Florida.
no question. They have to ask. So the Confederates like the Chickamauga 38 Regiment, Lookout Mountain. You got the Shalom. You got the 32nd Regiment, Mississippi. You got a lot of these Confederates that's Indian tribes. You see what I'm saying? Directed to the particular Cherokee or sub-Cherokee clans and tribes.
Let's not forget them Seminoles.
Yeah, the Seminoles came from a lot of tribes banding together after
Yes,
fighting.
sir.
So you got your Massey, Muskogee, Chickamauga. You got a lot of tribes banding together, creating what you call the Seminoles.
Facts. Peace and blessings to the original, man. I'm KCDG. I just wanted to add on to what I heard you say, brother. I heard you getting on the House of Consciousness or the lack thereof. And I just wanted to say, me and my podcast, we just really teach, you know, people to get attached to the message, not so much the messenger, because at the end of the day, we all flawed individuals. And but if you can help somebody out with the message and they take something positive from it, then a win is a win in my book. Uh, that's just what I wanted to add to your panel, brother.
Man, that's blessings, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But definitely, if I get more time, I want to jump back in. But I'm gonna jump in the back room and finish what I got going on.
All right, brother. I
Peace and
appreciate you for
blessings to the
coming on,
original
man.
family.
Peace and blessings to you, man. Peace and blessings.
Brother AP, brother Top Cats Chief. I want to say this to y'all. I was on the panel last time, and I was talking about the Clotilda slave ship, quote unquote. So I did a little bit of research on that name. So it's a German name, and it means heroine, and it's let me see here. Famous 6th century Saint Clotilda was married to King Clovis and played a major role in his conversion to Christianity. So I thought that was real interesting about that name and that so-called
I
slave
hate to
ship.
even see these Africans bring up that Clotilda shit when they have less than 0.01% of actual evidence of the boat. They literally got fragment pieces of a boat. They don't have anything
They
to
got some fucking
significantly say that is a slave ship. That is an
bro.
assumption
They went and
made.
found some beechwood and put some holes in it, and that's what they did. I'm
What you
telling
got to
you.
say about that, Top
But
Cat, for the motherfuckers that bring up that Clotilda argument?
Well, shit, they already insecure about that Clotilda situation because it comes 50 years after 1807 when they abolished the importing the slaves. So they insecure about that one. But when it comes to the Clotilda, what kills them, that narrative only works if we go by the narrative what they're giving us in history that all white folks was on top and that all black people were slaves. This era, 1860 that we talking about, is what we gonna point out in this bill that we about to do is we gonna see the presence of the free blacks, the free people of color. These people, and we'll see that down south in these sections, the largest slave owners are black down there, or free people of color, what they label them. We gonna once we see this here, it's irrelevant that a slave or African came here and changed. That's just to show the quote unquote negro in a certain light. But once we go into these Confederate soldiers, once we go into, like you was just saying, Shiloh and them, once we go into these black pastors down south, these Masonic organizations down there, the forming of the Ku Klux Klan, the Knights of the Golden Circle, it was so many niggas in that organization. Once we bring out this here, it trumps out of this slave narrative shit. It was too
Right.
many
It's going to show who was in charge.
bars. It was too many niggas on top for that shit to even make any sense.
First of all, we got to ask who gave these people a delegation of authority to work on our land. Who signed the letter July the 1st to get them expatriated, becoming their independence? You see, these are the questions we got to ask. Why was it done on that day? Is there any other ceremonies that's done in Aboriginal history done on that particular day, July the 1st? You see, these are the things we got to ask. Shit, they talking about a paper trail. Hell, they kept a goddamn paper trail that go all the way back to the goddamn BC times when it comes to shit.
Word.
Don't forget that the Mayans are the first people to add a weekend to the calendar. Go
Which
look at
is
that Mayan
where the
calendar.
oldest skeleton is found as well.
Go look at that Mayan calendar that was also being used in the Hopewell community, that was getting used by Poverty Point. That same OMAC calendar with the 7 days or you see what I'm saying? So we got to understand what's going on here. Our peoples was very sophisticated. The Mayans and the Olmecs, they say, were some of the most sophisticated record-keeping civilizations in the world. This is what the historians say.
And when we go into that Mayan culture, you know, as far as them eating down south, man, we got a big seafood culture down there. We like a lot of seafood. We like lobster, shrimp balls, and all this type of shit. You know, then you know, we eat it with the corn and shit in there and the potato. All this shit coming out of America. But the Mayans, they ate with peppers and shit. Chili peppers, jalapenos, bell peppers, sweet peppers and shit like that. Down south, everything we cook, we gonna cook it with bell peppers and onions. And you know, same way that the Mayans did it. You know, they stretched all the way down into Florida. I know we be having a lot of those conversations too. We can't forget about their presence of the Mayan down in the southeast and how that influenced their culture down there. As far as the Muskogee people, as far as the Muskogee people down there.
I think under indoctrination now, they done confuse what is North, South, and Central America. You see what I'm saying? They think Mexico is all this is part of Central America, when in fact this is all technically what they would call North America. If you're looking at it from nowadays.
It only takes 2 hours to get to the peninsula. It takes 2 hours to get down there to the Yucatan from where I'm at right now. So that's how close it is. You know what I mean? That's how.
Hell, you right there next to Mexico. I mean, pretty much Mexico. Hell, if you in Laredo, you in Mexico.
Yeah. Shout out to Laredo.
Shout out to Laredo. I got some.
And I'm in Phoenix, so I'm right there next to Nogales. So
it's the same shit. When you go look at California, Colorado, where you think Cortez had a march to when he met up with the Native Americans? Huh? That's who walked them into Tenochtitlan. The Battle of Montezuma and Cortez happened in California.
Right.
With Queen Khalifa.
Hey, the nigga, not a coincidence in the chat. Want to ask you a question, Top Cat. Let me put it on the screen. It's on the screen.
Not a coincidence. Pull up. Come holler at me.
He said he at work. He said he can't even.
Oh, okay. What about the Sankofa tribe? What about it?
Yeah, not a coincidence. You gonna have to come bang, man. You know, we don't like.
Man, that nigga don't want no trouble, man. You know, these niggas, you know, he gonna sit in the background. Every time I see the nigga, I tell him come holler at me. He got something to do.
I mean, every now and then he pop in. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front on Cud. Like he don't
Yeah,
pop
but he
up
told
every
me
now and then.
he told me he ain't having no conversation with me. He straight up told me, he's like, nah, I already see how you get down. So I left it at that, you know. But these niggas, you want to sit in the chat, man. You say, I'm right here, man.
I
I
listen,
see
and I
that.
got a rule on my thing, but I fuck with not a coincidence. I don't even respond to niggas in the chat no more because I drop my link in the chat overwhelmingly enough time. You see what I'm saying? So all nigga gotta do is just pop on. But yeah, man.
Brothers,
So
I
yeah,
gotta
that
drop off
Matilda
here because I gotta
argument
get
is
back to
gonna be
work.
busted open once you see what's going on. Once you understand who the first slaves is in America, it's really gonna fuck your mind up because you're gonna ask yourself, why the fuck these Pan Africans don't talk about this? That was the
Oh,
first thing you're gonna say.
because they can't be Pan Africans if they talk about the first free peoples who are already here and free. So you know what I'm saying? There's a video that Umar Johnson does on the word Africa, and he is obviously making up shit on the spot. I said, this is asinine.
And I hate people that act like black people in America came here through the transatlantic slave trade shit. When you got the Jesuit letters directly talking about people here, the Jesuit letters tell you. John Roth even described Pocahontas and them father's tribe and him to a T of what a nigga look like.
Hey, yesterday I had called. I said the House of Jesus. I meant the Society of Jesus. That's what you were talking about with the Jesuits. That was 1540. That's why I was saying they
That's
came.
the pre-order to the goddamn Jesuits. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much. That's like the
Right. Yeah,
first.
that's where it come from. Right.
Yeah, that was the first set in. You didn't start getting Jesuits, and they don't call them Jesuits over there in Spain, over there in that area. They not calling them that. They don't become Jesuits till they touch down over here.
Yeah, and become priests over here.
Yeah, so in the Jesuit letters, they calling the people here in America Negroes. It's arguably the first letter written by an Aboriginal, allegedly.
Wow.
Hey, with this
Brothers, I gotta drop off of here. I gotta get back to work. But I thank y'all for letting me be on this panel. And peace and blessings to the family. And y'all keep on doing the do and working the work. And hey, let's get it.
Hey, you already know, sis. Thank you for tapping in. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your
All
day.
right, bro.
Don't work too hard for
You
them
as
folks.
well.
You understand me?
Oh, I'm not. I'm chilling. Shit.
I know that's right.
All right now.
Peace. But yeah, Chief Jonesy, what up though?
You got it, fam. Peace to the God.
Man, I can't call it, man. I can't call it. I'm just busting up on these Pan Africans. How they had these niggas whole house falling down. Everybody in their whole little community looking crazy. Suspect did a motherfucker. Shout out to Not a Coincidence for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Not a Coincidence for the Cash App donation, man. Y'all support the channel.
Hey, that shit is, man, they losing their confidence and everything. You got Pan Africans questioning that shit. This shit ain't never happened to them because this whole Pan African concept came from the conqueror. The colonizer came with this, man. One of the things that we touching on when we going back, we seeing most of these people will today be classified as black people who actually created this situation. Now, it was a brother the other day. He told me, he said, "Man, look at the checkerboard flow." He said, "That's why it's black and white." He said they never, you know what I mean, they always was together. But it brought me back to Richard Adams and them. They always run to Richard Adams and them. Pan Africans today, all of their enemies are religions. If you think about it, they bang against Islam. They bang against the Hebrews. They bang against the Bible, Christianity. When black folks in America would have never knew Jesus if the Pan Africans didn't bring him to them. Why I say that? Because the first pastor in America is a nigga named Absalom Jones. Absalom Jones and Richard Adams is where all of this shit come from. That's why they put them niggas down as niggas who founded Pan-Africanism. They'll bring it to Paul Cuffey. We know.
And what year is that? Because when you say pass, that means legitimately, right? Went through the criteria that they had set, right?
Right, 1777. They had to go to court and everything, you know, and it was called the Society of Friends. They was Quakers. These people was black Quakers. Yeah, man, they was black Quakers. Paul Cuffey family as well. He was from the Slocum family. They was out there on Cuddy Hunt. They owned and put Indians in indentured servitude out there. They had them people out there in indentured servitude. We got court records on it, everything. They put up the money for the Masonic lodges and for to build the headquarters for the Society of Friends out there. This how
You absolutely right. That black Quaker shit was a term that was heavily used, like nobleman and various different things like that in America. You feel me? And Paul Cuffey family was definitely, in fact.
Yeah, Paul Cuffey was you know, they was captains. They his daddy was
You got the Bastille family. What's the other family that you got? You got the goddamn, what's that project's name? Allen family, Richard Allen,
that's the
all
Adams.
them, Cyrus Bastille, all them was Quakers. These people
Yeah, Adams
ultimately
family.
was. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say his Adams family used to run. They was the most powerful family in Philadelphia. What's his name? William Allen. William Allen. That's who Allentown, Pennsylvania, named after. Mount Airy, and it's another German town down there. He got his charter directly from William Penn. He was the youngest Grand Master of the Freemasonic Lodge in Pennsylvania out there when he was 26 years old. I'm gonna go a little further. The nigga was so live. He was 26 years old. He was the youngest Grand Master. He put on Benjamin Franklin and he put on Thomas Paine. Thomas Paine is the nigga who they said started the Revolutionary War.
Hey, what? My bad. You just brought up some shit. My bad. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna
finish.
say his family go all the way back to the first Knights of Templar. In 1090, the Knights of Templar went to Scotland. This is where you're gonna get your run with the Jews in Scotland. This is how you're gonna come through your King James and all this shit there. But in 1090, Hughes de Payne, he was the first Grand Master of the Knights of Templar. Thomas Paine, that's his kinfolk, that's his descendant. These niggas gonna come here. This is where they're gonna start forming these reform movements. You gotta look at the Protestant influence in it, even with the Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan is a Protestant. That's why they Baptist. That's why they Baptist, just like niggas Baptist. Man, this shit here, that white boy and that nigga never left. I'm gonna end it on this point. Pan-African bang against Christianity, but the people who ushered in this Pan-African movement, what we know it today. All these niggas was always elite. They always rich. They always the most educated, and they was the first pastor. Not only did they build the first church, which was the African church, then they came with the AME church. They were when the Prince Hall Freemasonry doors open, was the secretary. Was the treasurer, and was the grand worshiper, the first of the Prince Hall Masonry. And they brought in the Free African Society that same year. Now, which was a group. That's who Bill Gates and them and when we go through the Reconstruction era, Peabody and them, all of these niggas posing in the name of philanthropy, but these are really the niggas who calling the shots in the plays. But it wouldn't be a Christianity, it wouldn't be black pastors or AME churches without Richard Allen and Absalom Jones. And these are the founders of what we know today as this Pan-African movement.
Nah, that's some shit though, because you get it, like you said, Paul Cuffey, like I said, Cyrus Bastille, which is the grandfather of this black Quaker movement, which ultimately plays into the Philadelphia Free African Society. Then you got Richard Allen playing into it, and then of course you got all the help from Paul Cuffey dealing with leading all the way up to Harriet Tubman. You see what I'm saying? To sending people out to Sierra Leone.
Right.
See what I'm saying? You got all that going on. But what's significant that you brought up is that you said little buddy helped Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was a runaway who was treated harshly in Boston, who ran away to Philadelphia, which that story gets iffy because we know that the same house that he lived in, Benjamin Franklin lived in, there's another famous guy who created the Atlas, and the father clock that they call Big Ben, right? Benjamin Banneker, right? Lived in the same exact house that Benjamin Franklin lived in during the same time. So some confusion going on there. When you look up Philadelphia records of Benjamin Franklin, where he lived at, in his address, you can look it up right now. And then go look up Benjamin Banker address. It's the same place.
Hey,
Something
all
going
of them
on.
niggas was Quakers. When you look at Harriet Tubman was a Quaker.
Sellout.
What was her
Quaker was
name?
another word to be a sellout, man. Let's just be real.
Frederick Douglass was a Quaker.
Her sellout.
Who was the what was her name? She spoke Dutch. She wrote Sojourner Truth. See, she spoke Dutch. They don't even be talking about it, but we be thinking these people be white when they be talking, saying these European names. Sojourner Truth, abolitionist, Quaker. She spoke Dutch. These people didn't even speak English, a lot of them. And when we think about Harriet Tubman, they'll have you think they was running through the woods down south on the Mississippi or some shit. That took place in Philadelphia, around that area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
In the upper colonies. That ain't had Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad had nothing to do with down south. And that's what's so crazy. But when you think of slavery, it's synonymous with the South. But they didn't even get started coming to the South until 1811. That was the first battle. The Indian Removal Act went into 1830, and then slavery was abolished in 1865. That means it would have been 35 years of slavery in the South. Damn, that's how when you put that bitch on the chronological order, when you put it on the map, it would only been 35 years of slavery. Indian Removal Act didn't come to 1830. They had to fight. And then 1835, they started really.
You want to tell you what's crazy is, though? Because Native Americans at this time could not be slaves on paper at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? If you was born of a Native American or Aboriginal mother, you were not to be in slavery. What's funny about Paul Cuffey's story is his mother was Native, it was an Aboriginal, but he was still born into slavery. That's confusion.
Well, they was indentured servants there. They basically allowed the people to stay on the land and enslave them. So you had after the wars, the Pequot Wars and these different wars, they allowed especially the women, because most at that time it was mostly men that was coming, but it was other Indian tribes who would go do the banging. You know, like when we talk about the Tuscarora War, it was only 33 white people, and the rest was Indian. And so it was, it ain't even when they having these conversations about these wars, it's mostly shit Aboriginals fighting each other. It ain't the Europeans in this situation. Like I said, the Tuscarora War, it was like 900.
You said Paul Cuffey and them family was slaves? You said his mother was slaves?
Yeah, they was indentured servants. Hold on, I'll pull something up. Yeah, they was indentured servants there, man. I got some court records. Well,
yeah, I seen those, and you know how much they got wagered during their service?
Nah,
I forget the exact percentage. It was some money though. They got paid.
Yeah. Well, most most people got paid. That's how a lot of them people was been. So you would hear back then they said a nigga buy his way out of slavery. So a lot of them, for as indentures, on the European side, the Europeans that came here, damn near every European was indentured servant. Like even like Benjamin Franklin, his ass was indentured servant too. You came here because most of them had to get come here by ship. When they came here, you had to pay. You had to have gas money basically. But that's how they was putting them in the buns, so they'll get buns and force them. Or after the wars, shit, you get caught, you know, niggas do whatever you want to do with you, really.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just that. It was laws Because right after the war, niggas was cool until they passed the Fugitive Slave Law Act.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what fucked up a lot of these freedmen that had did their thing. It was Roman trying to set up shop, doing to build economic stability. That's what fucked. That's what fucked up a lot of these people right after the war. Is that particular Slave Fugitive Act?
Yeah, Paul Cuffing them. Well, when you go down to well, most of them was plantation owners, man. When you go through Harriet Tubman story, which her name is Araminta Rouse. Her real name Araminta Rouse. They changed a lot of their names. A lot of them we gonna
Minty. I mean, her nickname was Minty.
right, yeah, cause from her name Araminta. She went back and her story says she freed family and friends. Now, most of the people that she was freeing, like they said, was her family and her friends. So you had after the Stewart families got dethroned, took out the throne, they kept fighting, trying to get back on, all the way down to Prince Bundy. They was trying to get him on. He went and connected with his people and them and friends, but they a lot of them got sent here after the battle, what they call the Jacobite rebellions. A lot of them, the Battle of Culloden and shit like that. They got sent.
Yeah. Hey man, like I said, we might have to do a whole build on this leading up to how all this shit took place with Cuffy, Richard Allen. Cause like I said, I keep bringing up, but still, you see what I'm saying? But still played a major part in this shit. He created something called, he was a part of and helped push something called the Negro membership in the Society of Friends. You see what I'm saying? I know you heard of it. You see what I'm saying? And it goes into how all this shit was indoctrinated for these people to return back and to have sanction in their land. So it goes into how they tricked our people. They needed certain shit colonized in certain areas of Africa because they were trying to set up a threshold there.
Yeah, 1777, they went over and set up Sierra Leone, dealing with the Temne people. Them people, most of them niggas was Muslim when they got there. That's why I always niggas be talking that African shit, African language, African empire. That shit was Muslim, and when they got there, they was Mohammedans, and they writing script was the Ajabi script, which was all of that shit was Muslim, and so that African shit they be talking, them niggas was Muslim when they got there, but that's when they first went. They sent THEH.O.K over there. He was the first nigga what they call it Creole coat. He took that over there and along with the missionary, the AME church. And that shit ain't really go too far. And they set up and made another run. They came back in 1841 and made a run. A lot of this shit in Africa is real recent. They went back in 1841 and you had the Niger expedition. When they got there, they had a problem with communicating with them. So they started creating these languages that we know today. You know what I'm saying? They went and created Crowder. You had a nigga named Crowder, man. Crowder came. One of the things they started doing, they got it from this dude, John Campbell out of London. He say, which also was a black Irish, but he was one of them light-skinned niggas, real light-skinned. I got a picture of him. But he say, we gonna educate them and then send them back. So from the 1700s, they had already been breed with the Africans. Same thing they came over here and did with the people over here. They'll breed with the mother and through the baby I had rights here. Well, in 1841, when they started bringing Crowder, they'll take them to London, from London to Sierra Leone. That's where they start bringing
I'm
it
gonna
in.
drop back in the chat, guys. I gotta do something right quick now.
All right. You had a lady by the name of Hannah Kilham. She was a Quaker. Hannah Kilham. She came in and wrote the Wolof far as they syllabaries in order to translate the Bibles and shit. And Yoruba, all of that shit there, Fulani, all of this shit there, Hausa language, all of that shit there, Schroeder, these different Quakers and Germans and shit. They went in and created these language systems and shit that them Africans over there using there in West Africa. They created all of that shit there in the 1800s through missionary, through the Christian church. they created all that shit in 1960 when they left after the 5th Pan-African Conference. That's when they started putting in these black leaders. But it always been black leaders in Africa, though. Africa never had a white settlement or a white population. So I always tell these niggas, man, what white man did this? Ain't nothing but niggas in Africa. Ain't nothing but niggas in the islands and shit. You feel me? Ain't no white people go do this shit, man. These was niggas who went and pulled out the slave trade and all that. These was niggas out there. Can't no white boy whip no nigga, man. Period. You know what I'm saying? Never
Right.
had.
It was nigga. It was, yeah, man. These white people was on the islands getting whipped. They was getting whipped
You
in the
feel me?
Virginia.
We was
Yeah.
busting their ass up, man. Ain't
They
no
don't
white boy.
found archaeology of slaves, you know what I'm saying, of alleged slaves in the 1600s. And none of them was Negro. None of them. So it showed you who was getting beat to death and threw in a nigga hole.
I'm finna find this little clip at Fort Moose. They got a white lady down there curate, and she say the first slaves in America was white slaves, and they were slaves to the Timucuan and the Coosa Indians down in Florida. The first slaves when Cortez and them got there, it was them niggas already had white slaves. They had white folks' heads on sticks.
Absolutely. You got the letters. He talks about several groups of white slaves on various different islands that he went to, from Barbados to whatever out that way.
Yeah, they had in that area. When the U.S. came down there in 1811, the niggas in the southeast, they say them niggas was rich for cattle, they was rich for livestock, they was rich for and they was rich with slaves. They had a lot of slaves down there in the southeast. They had a lot of white folks down there in chains and shit down there working in the southeast as well. White folks were scared to go down there. That's why they scared of the woods and shit. They still scared to go in the goddamn wood at night. That's why they be having them little Halloween stories and shit. Yeah, but yeah, because you never knew who was waiting on your ass in the woods. yeah.
Man, there's so much history, man. I appreciate you coming on, big brother Top Cat,
Sure.
man. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Gotta go get this down all change before I hit the road. Oh man, peace and blessings to everybody that came through, man. Y'all be on the lookout, man, for some fire bills, some collabs, man. We're gonna get it in, man. Hey, hit my line, hit my, you know what I mean, my email, hang out, something, bro. We'll put together something with the brothers. Get A1 on the line. We're pretty sure we can put together something. So make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all get out of here. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Make sure y'all share this on all your social media outlets. It's your brother Big Aboriginal Power. Before I get out of here, like I said, I want to give another announcement. Before we go, hold on, let me put this on the screen. Before we go, we got Trey Ali performing live at the 421 Hookah Lounge. That's 421 Edgewood Avenue, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia. September the 21st. The show started at 9 o'clock, $20 admission fee. Y'all gonna want to come to see the brother Trey Ali perform live. It's also gonna be other artists there, so make sure y'all tune in. I will be down there. Y'all know I got the VIP. It's a movie in the city anytime I'm in the A. Y'all already know what's up. So make sure y'all tap in. Y'all gonna want to show up to see the brother live. That's Trey Ali performing at the 421 of the 471 Hookah Lounge. Oh, excuse me, the 421 Hookah Lounge. Excuse me, 421 Hookah Lounge. That's 421 Edgewood Avenue, East Atlanta. Right, 9 o'clock, $20 admission. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Before we get out of here, we're gonna play a little Trey Ali before we get the hell out of here. Let's get some Trey Ali on here. Let's get it. Y'all know how these folks is, man. They done stole everything from us already as it is. And that's why we out here shout to brothers like A1, Chief, Jag, Top Cat, Ab TV, other brothers out here, Truth, brothers doing their work, and we reconstructing. You know what I'm saying? They try to wipe us out through paper. You feel me? So Tap in, y'all. It's the brother Trey Ali.
I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us alive in the products of the paper. They know who we are, swear they hate us cause they ain't us. I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us alive in the products of the paper. They know who we are, swear they hate us cause they ain't us. I said gotta never die, never left us. Even though they took you home, he still behind you like a catcher. Life is like a doctor, everybody want their checkup. Money, heap and preacher charge for a confession. See, ain't nobody focused on the bullshit that they told us. I was trying to pin you sick when ain't nobody came before us. We the best part of waking up before the Folgers. That's why they want your backs against the wall like a poster. Indoctrination being sold as education. Most of history they taught you came from some imagination. Roots was never true, fuck the whole compilation.
Fuck Alex Haley.
America is Egypt, Israel, Queen Khalifa. Babylon used to devil by NY, check my fever. Niggas think I'm lying cause they sleep. But bitch, I ain't no fool, shopping my tools every season. I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us alive in the products of the paper. They know who we are, swear they hate us cause they ain't us. I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us alive in the products of the paper. They know who we are, swear they hate us cause they ain't us. Guess I gotta start bad rapper, tell these niggas how it happened. Patrol is the goal, now you spice like William Shatner. Technology's economy has overthrown your balance. Now your headaches come from ways Microsoft's up in your atmosphere. Fears how they take you, they spank you for being active and questioning all the requisites made to prevent disasters. Clearing out the church's FEMA, talking to the pastor. Got the online tithing, it's survival for the masses. And never loved our classics, but bite off our originals. Reclassify your favorite rhymes the way they did the Seminoles. I'm so black pride that my inside's purple. If the world had never died, they probably never alert you. You need to venture out and stop sticking to circles. Strength and numbers react different to curfews. The movement, not perfume. The streets ain't gold. Our summer so cold, we left the fall on froze. I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us alive in the products of the paper. They know who we are, swear they hate us cause they ain't us. I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us alive in the products of the paper. They know who we are, swear they hate us cause they ain't us. I said paper on paper on paper. Ain't no genocide, we was killed on paper. Buried us.
Yeah, that's one of Trey Ali's songs, man. Go check him out, man. Y'all gonna want to be in the A to check him out. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Support the channel on the way out, man, by sharing this on all your social media outlets. This is your brother Aboriginal Power, and we out of here. Be safe, stay aware, stay vigilant.